Hey guys, Derek here from He and She Fitness. I know it's been a very long time since I posted any type of workout video or nutrition advice. Probably, man, it has to have been at least 6 months since I've even posted anything workout-wise. The reason why I'm trying to get back into this is because Rachel and I have started a couples blog, or a couples YouTube channel, I should say, and we're trying to get back into that discipline of doing vlogging at least on a weekly basis, and we're doing it separately and we're doing it as a couple. But to kind of continue that discipline, I wanted to carry it over to the He and She Fitness channel and make sure I bring you guys some good workouts every once in a while. Rachel's upstairs and she's doing some P90X, and that takes about an hour. I have to prepare dinner in the meantime, but that doesn't really take me an hour, so I figure, hey, I've already done one set of weights today, why not get in another set? And this way I can just show you, one type of movement, do 4 sets, and then be done with the video. Make it really simple. Today I'm going to do some lateral raises for the shoulders. I'm going to do them to the side, and I'm going to do them to the front, and I'm going to do single, one arm at a time on the front, and I'm going to do both arms at one time on the side. So I'm basically just going to run you through my workout, do all 4 sets, and then just kind of explain the areas of the delt that I'm hitting and trying to grow by doing this. Now, I haven't been doing any cardio at all lately. I've been trying to focus on my diet. I am probably about in the middle of a cut right now. I started at 205 pounds. I'm down to 185. Goal is probably somewhere between 176 and 178. Another 10 pounds of fat, and I'll probably be single-digit body fat, and that's what I want. I don't like to be too low because then I'm uncomfortable and I don't maintain my muscle glycogen and I look like crap. And too high, obviously, what the repercussions of that are. You're just plain fat, and I don't like being fat, so I like being kind of moderately in shape. Obviously, the more the better. But that's diet and a lot of resistance from training. So grab some 15-pound dumbbells, and I'm going to focus on tension on the muscle, not so much weight, not so much reps, but the movement itself, just to really strain and pull the muscle good, so that I can get a good burn, get a good pump, tear the muscle fibers, finish up, eat some food, and begin protein synthesis. And as someone who trains natural, that's all I'm looking to do. I'm not looking to absolutely destroy my muscle group, and I'm not looking to overtrain, which I don't technically believe is possible per se, as long as you're getting a good rotation of the muscle groups, which I do. I don't train the exact same group more than once every 2 to 3 days, but I do typically 2 separate training sessions a day of just one specific group, just to keep my protein synthesis going, my metabolism going, my muscle hypertrophy intact. I want my fibers rebuilding at all time, and I want the nutrients that I eat to go towards building new muscle, so that I can kind of reach my goal. So here we go. For this, I'm not going to use the Dumbbell Select Tech. I'm just going to use some standard 15-pound single weight dumbbells. I can't adjust these or anything, but that's okay, because this is kind of a exercise where you see people, cranking out with really heavy weight, and I suppose you are getting tension there, but I like to actually focus on the fibers and really feel them tear and burn. So I'm going to do side raises, and then I'm going to go straight into the front raises, single arm. Then I'm going to rest, and I'm going to repeat, and I'm going to probably do 3 separate sets of those. So that'll be 6 working sets, because 3 for the sides, 3 for the front, and that'll be it for this period. It'll probably take 10 minutes, and move on to the next thing. So here we go. I'm going to come up really high, come down really slow. 2. I really feel that tear on that outer deltoid. I'll move back so you can see the full movement. I'm going to again, it's really all about time under tension and a full rep range. So I'm about worn. I want a few extra. Sides are good. I'm gonna just do 5 in the front. 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1. And down. Okay. So that's set number 1. So again, we're working the outer heads of our deltoids, and then we're working the front with that front raise as well. So you might be kind of wondering, first of all, I'm going to rest not too long, but enough to kind of let my muscles chill out here and not build up too much lactic acid. But the outer, why do I do them at the same time? Well, one, I don't like to rotate on the sides or rotate in the front at all whatsoever, because I like to have constant tension on the muscle, right? So I do these two together. The front, why don't I do them together? I don't know, for some reason, I have a difficult time maintaining my form with 2 at the same time as opposed to 1. So I like to keep all the tension on 1 and switch over to the next. And that tends to kind of give me the result I want, make me feel what I want without building up too much acid and without rotating too much. So it's a good little rest. I'm going to get to set 2 here and knock these out. Now you'll notice my total rep count will probably go down each time because I'm not taking a whole lot of rest, and that's okay. You know, there's multiple ways to approach training. Sometimes it's with heavy weights, sometimes it's with light weights, sometimes it's with high reps, low reps, sometimes long rest periods, sometimes short, and they can be good when you alternate. So you can see I was nothing on that one, but that's okay. I got a lot of tension going on. 2, 3, I refuse to get less than 5 of these. 4, ooh, it's burning. 1, I kind of messed up by rotating towards you. I don't want to do that because that kind of screws up the movement. It's more of a side raise then. I still want to stay forward facing. Just kind of rotate my shoulder towards you. 3, 4, nice and slow. I'm going to burn on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that burns. Okay. Wow, okay. Now that burns. See, you can get a good, nice tear, a nice pump without doing too many reps. If you're a natural bodybuilder, you know, training for an hour, honestly, in my opinion, everyone's different, but when I train the same muscle group for an hour at a time, I mean, I just feel like maybe halfway, 3/4 of the way in, I'm not even giving enough to really work the muscle. Whereas if I train these and I'm only doing, you know, 6 total working sets, but I get back to it again in 2 or 3 days instead of a full week, I get to tear it up to 3 times a week, right? And it doesn't have to be a massive amount of tear. It has to be just enough to get a pump and cause protein synthesis. And again, as a natural bodybuilder, that's what I'm going for. I'm not going for a complete tear, you know. So, you know, and I've made decent progress by doing that. Again, it's not like I'm sitting here and I'm feeling like I'm just this massively perfect person, because I'm not. But again, as a natural bodybuilder, I'm trying to encourage protein synthesis and then finish, get done, maintain my hormone levels, because that's very important as a natural lifter to do. And that's just a balance of rest as much as training itself. You know, training's part of it. Creating that tear is part of it, but rest is just as important. And I don't really take many rest days. So I want to make sure these groups are resting when I'm not working them, okay? So that's enough protein, and that's enough just to cause protein synthesis. So here we go, set 3. And I think I'm actually going to do 4 just because I like talking to you. So Here are the sides. 2. Going nice and high because I just feel a better stretch that way. I have to. Some people say it takes the tension off. I might agree with you, but try them before you comment too much here. And I'm coming down, so I'm trying to keep the tension. Oh, that hurts so bad. Feels great. Side, front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I need to get up higher. 3. Slow. 4. Ouch. 5. Oh. And as you can see, you know, that takes a lot out of you. It's a lot of tension. And you know, you don't have to be super out of shape. You don't have to be super in shape to just get a good pump, get your heart rate up, tear the muscle, force protein synthesis to happen. So that's 3. I'm actually going to do 4. I know I told you 3, but that's 6 total working sets I've done. If you count the sides as 1 and the front combined as 1, I'm going to add that 4th or 8 if you want to include them separately. So the tank I'm wearing is My Protein, Fuel Your Ambition. I had to read it there, it's been a while. My Protein, I have nothing to do with them financially. I would if I could. They're a great company. They're one of the UK's biggest supplement companies, along with USN, I believe, is another one that could be a little bit bigger. But My Protein, if you're familiar with any type of proteins or BCAAs, they have a really good product, good quality, for a great price. When you buy in bulk, you know, you get a big 5.5 kilo or 11 pound container for, you know, very reasonable price, somewhere between $60 and $80, depending on what you buy it at. So that's pretty good. So I tend to use their product. I don't take a lot of protein shakes. I get most of my nutrients from food. I have some protein bars that I like from Premier. But these are pretty cool. These are just stringers that they'll send sometimes. You can get them as like an add-on item, or they'll have sales. So I got a red, a blue, and a black one, and multiple of their tank tops. So when I'm at home, when I'm at business, I'm all dressed. So when I'm at home, you know, it's shorts and a tank top, or maybe the cool fitness joggers. I have some of those too, but I get warm, so I just go with the good old mesh shorts. So I'm gonna do my 4th and final one. We'll wrap it up. I'll let you guys go. Here we go. 1. Feeling the tension on the way down. Ouch. Good. Ouch. 6, 7. You know, do you have to keep your arms perfectly straight? No, I don't think so. You gotta focus on the tension on your muscle. So you need to do what works for you. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. I'm swinging and cheating a little using momentum. That's okay. Let's get into the end. Ouch. Just come down nice and slow. That hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Wow. That was good. Okay, guys. Heart is pumping like crazy. I got a nice shoulder workout in. I did some leg presses on the Bowflex earlier. And this morning I did... What did I do? Must have done some shoulder presses. So I've done presses today. I've done lateral side raises. I've done front raises. And I've done leg press with the Bowflex. So yeah, I mean right there, that's 2 muscle groups. You know, bis and tris. And then there's back. And you got chest. So within 2 to 3 days, I'll be hitting these again. But that was just a small 8 total working sets. Again, if you want to include side and forward differently that will stimulate protein synthesis and make me feel good. I'm trying to be in a deficit right now again, so that every little bit counts. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, like the video, it helps a lot. Spread the word. Again, I'm trying to do these things to help. There's not necessarily any type of financial gain from this, but again, sharing is a good thing, and it will help us grow the channel, help us grow the blogs, and hopefully help you guys out, and for everyone you come in contact to. So, thanks a lot.